Hello everybody, this is JR Chunks21 bringing you a Yu-Gi-Oh video before I start shooting on episode 4 of my Fallout 4 video series. I thought I'd announce the creation of a new series where I will discuss stuff that is on the ban list of some form or another. Whether it be limited, semi-limited, or banned. Or the unlimited cards that I think should be hit. So, Episode 1 is going to be dealing with a card Cap G did a video on where he discussed if it should be set to 3 or just outright banned instead of what it is now. So, I am kind of copying his video. I did watch his video, but unlike him, I'm not a competitive person. In fact, I rarely follow the competitive meta. I follow, I'm more of a casual duelist. So, all of my opinions come from what I've seen in the casual duels and what I haven't seen in the casual duels. And, I thought I'd discuss the card, discuss my opinion, and give you a little story. So, we're going to start out by telling you what the card is. It is Maxi. And I think everyone here knows what the Maxi challenge is. I'm going to go ahead and tell you what I think. I think it'd be better off at 2. At 1, it is even in the casual scene, it's a race to who gets the Maxi first. Who gets their Maxi and who can use it first. Now, I don't think it needs to be banned because it's a good counter to people running Zoo, people running Special Summon Heavy decks. So I don't think it needs to be banned. It's a good check on that. And being I'm an American, and I'm a firm believer that everything needs checks and balances. If you're going to have the special summon mechanic, you need to have a check on it. You need a way for even the most casual of players to be able to check that system. And to be able to pitch Maxi and say, okay, your call. You going to go ham hock in and go and set up your board, or are you going to just sit there on your one special summon? Or your 2 special summons, depending. So, that is, I'm saying 2, this allows everyone, it's not going to be a race to who gets it. This makes it a little bit more balanced. You still have to be very choosy on how you play it. So, I think it needs to be at 2. And there's a story behind this. So, when Zodiac came out in Raging Tempest, I had a friend of mine at school. I call him Toad User because when he first started dueling with the group that I'm in, he used Paleozoic frogs all the time. So I also called him Monarch because he used monarchs. So so he goes and he's shelled out $500 on Zodiac. Bought it brand new when it first came out. He brings it to school. And he goes to duel against, I believe it was my buddy Gabe who was using pendulums. I'm not sure, though. So, Zoo goes to start, and Gabe pitches the Maxi. And we all gathered around because we had never seen anyone use Zoo. This was a day, maybe 3 days after it came out. Because he had bought a booster box, or pre-ordered the booster box of Raging Tempest, and then bought the remainder of the cards that he needed. So, we saw the Maxi challenge, and I openly joked, I'm like, dude, Gabe, you're going to deck out. He's going to special summon so much that you just deck out. Because I knew that Zoo was a heavy special summon-centric deck. So I'm like, Gabe, you're going to deck out. And lo and behold, I think Zoo ended up special summoning 17 times under Maxi challenge or something. And I want to say 17 because I'm not entirely sure, but I know it was way more than 5. So, Gabe ended up with just this massive hand that he couldn't even hold all of it in his hands. So, it's like, well, that's a good counter. Because Gabe ended up pulling his 2 Dark Holes, his no, he doesn't run Raigeki. 2 Dark Holes, the Mirror Force. He pulled all of his outs to stop Zoo. And I'm like, damn, that's good. And then the Structure decks came out, and everyone had access to Maxi. You didn't have to order it. You could just go and buy these $10 decks, like I did, and end up with, Maxi, Twin Twisters, Quaking Mirror Force. So it's like, this should be at 2. Everyone now has access to the card. It is a perfect check because it has its own checks and balances. Your opponent can easily screw you over and say, no, I'm not going to let you, I'm not going to special summon. So now you're down a card. So if you're starting second, instead of starting with your 6 cards or your 5 cards or whatever the rule is now, I think it's 6, you're only starting with 5. So you're starting with the same amount your opponent is because you pitched your 6th card. Or it could be the ultimate check on a special summon deck. You could be special summon centric and say, well, I'm going for it. I'm going to build my board. And next thing you know, your opponent pitches a maxi, and there you go. You've stopped your opponent. You've got your out for your opponent's board. So that's what I wanted to discuss was the maxi, where I think it should be in the ban list. I don't think it needs to be at 3 because that's a little broken. You're going to be drawing into it a lot more. 2, even with a deck like mine that's set at 40 cards, my Dark Magicians, even at 40 cards, the cards that are 2 of, I rarely draw into them as frequently. But I'll draw into my Eternal Souls, my Dark Magicians, my Dark Illusions, and my Circles all the time. And that's what Maxi is in. It's in my Dark Magician deck. Because I wanted a hand trap in this deck. So, I thought I'd discuss that. The next video will likely be on a card that is popular in the anime. And I don't think it's that bad. I think Konami ought to do something where they make 2 different ban lists. They make one where it's for the competitive. These are cards you can't bring to the tournament. But if you're a casual player like me, you can play it without breaking the rules. Because there are some times where, you know, your opponent doesn't want you playing cards that are on the ban list. And a couple of cards that I think are good for the ban are good and competitive. They are casual, and they turn casual decks into, you know, more playable fun decks, are these 3 cards right here. Card Destruction, Monster Reborn, and Pot of Greed. And the reason I say these 3 are really good in casual play is I casual play against a person who runs, he's got 4 different Exodia decks. Card Destruction is the ultimate way to stop Exodia, because I always know he's going to have at least 1 piece in his hand. And that is why I like that card. Pot of Greed lets me draw 2. I don't think that's a bad thing. It's a +1. I don't see why. Now, I can understand where it can be broken as hell. But in casual play, you know, it wouldn't be that bad. And Monster Reborn, I mean, we've already got numerous knockoffs of it. Reincarnation, Call of the Haunted, etc. I think bringing this back to 1, Card Destruction at 2, and Pot of Greed at 1 wouldn't hurt. But I'll discuss why in a later video. Tomorrow will be the Pot of Greed video. And it will also be when the Episode 4 of the Fallout 4 series comes out. I will be shooting the Fallout 4 series when it gets later, so it's dark, and I don't have the glare on my TV. So, that's what I wanted to discuss, was where I thought Maxi should be on the ban list. I think 2 is not bad for it. I also wanted to announce the creation of the series, where it will be, you know, I'll take a card off the ban list, or the limited or forbidden list, and discuss it. And some of these will be personal to me, where, you know, like Pot of Greed and Monster Reborn and stuff are personal to me. I will leave it open to my Twitter followers and my YouTube comment section to actually say, well, we want to see you discuss, I don't know, Necros. You know, something like that. So that will be left up to the option of you guys. I'll have to do research on it, but I can do about any card. I've been playing since the game came out. So, again, I do have a goal I have set up. I want to hit 20 subscribers before November 6th. If we can hit 20 subscribers before November 6th, I will be happy. If we hit it on November 6th, I'll be happy. If we can smash through those 20 subscribers before November 6th or by November 6th, I will be happy. I will check the likes or the subscribers on my channel November 6th, and I will make it a live video, or well, not really live, but I will make a video about it. And if we have over 20 likes, the video after I described how many subscribers we have will be a special one with my co-host Asylum. We have already planned it all out. We're getting everything set up. He's coming back in October. We're planning everything out. Now this could be a Fallout video. This could be, because he played Yu-Gi-Oh back in the day, so it could be a duel between me and him. It could be something like that. You know, that's what I wanted to discuss. I want to hit that milestone. I want to turn this into something I can do for both a job and a living, and also just to enjoy it. Because right now I have 4 or 5 subscribers right now, and I want more. You know, I get 2, 3, maybe 4 views. Some of those are me accidentally misclicking on the video. And I'd like to do more. I'd like to be hitting 20 to 30 views. I'd like to be getting some likes and some feedback. And I'd like to be getting some subscribers. Because it shows that whatever I'm doing right. Because right now, I don't know if you guys like this setup. Do you like the webcam? Do you not like the webcam? Did you like me doing it on the phone better? Do you like me discussing... Do you like my Yu-Gi-Oh content or my Fallout content? I mean, I don't know what you guys like, because no one's giving me any feedback. So I will be leaving my Twitter in the description, the Patreon in the description. If you like the content, subscribe. I do have... This is one series, and I will have the Fallout 4 series. When Asylum gets here, we're starting up a Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas series. So, you know, we're going to be having 4 series going on within the next few months. Probably. Depends on how fast I go through Fallout 4. So, I would appreciate it if you guys would subscribe, follow me on Twitter, like the video, dislike the video, comment, tell me what you think. I would really appreciate that, guys. And have a good day.